How are you? Very well, thank you. Rupert, Tyler,
The perfume and there's 3 scents, and you want people to choose a scent.
Queen Camilla celebrated seasonal flowers and foliage by opening Winter Flowers Week at the Garden Museum in Lambeth, central London. Today, Her Majesty, 75, put on a cheerful display as she opened the exhibition and appeared delighted while enjoying the scent of a striking yellow bunch of flowers. During the visit, the Queen was presented with an empowerment doll and other examples of the arts and crafts developed by enslaved African women on the island of Antigua. Camilla also learned about the work of Frank Walter, the late artist and environmentalist who was the first black man in Antigua to become manager of a sugar plantation, as she visited an exhibition about his life at the museum in South London. The royal also heard author Leo Tolstoy's famous quote about happy and unhappy families just days after senior royals were pictured together following the publication of a controversial book about the monarchy. Christopher Woodward, director of the Garden Museum, quoted the Russian writer during a speech as he hosted Camilla's visit to his institution's Winter Flowers Week, an exhibition of 5 installations celebrating seasonal and sustainable festive decorations. In his speech, Mr. Woodward said about the exhibitions, "And the idea is that you often see work by floral designers at a wedding or at a party. This is the chance for the designers to pause and for 5 days have an audience to follow through the concepts and inspirations which make this beauty." Among the items on display at the exhibition were some small paintings of yoke shackles, a reference to the history of slavery on the twin island nation of Antigua and Barbuda, where King Charles remains head of state. Walter was a supporter of the British monarchy, and among the many other items was a photograph of her husband, the king, as a young man, which the artist kept on his sideboard at his home in the Caribbean.
Tolstoy began Anna Karenina. Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. And unhappiness is, of course,
"I recognize the face," joked the Queen, as she toured the exhibition. She also praised the skill of the Antiguan artisans who are reviving the dying art of seedwork, in which tamarind seeds are boiled then strung together by hand with wax string to form elaborate pieces of jewelry and textiles. "What talent there is," said the Queen, after speaking with Louise Edwards, 72, a master artisan who until recently was one of the last few women practicing seedwork. With the support of Botanique, an Antiguan heritage company, she is now running workshops to teach the skill to a new generation of makers. The Queen met the women during a visit to the inaugural Winter Flowers Week, which is open to the public at the deconsecrated Church of St. Mary at Lambeth, where the museum is based. In his welcome speech, Christopher Woodward, the museum director, quoted Tolstoy's famous first line of Anna Karenina, "All happy families are alike, each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way." He went on to say, "And as you become older, I think you notice all the world's little rightnesses and study how many twists and troubles and turns lead to happiness, and how it has as many more perhaps, colors and aspects as the more often studied tragedies."
This is Hilda, you've just seen.